Hello, everyone, and it feels so good to be back. I'm just kind of here. I just felt like talking to all of you. I got nothing better to do. Kind of just chilling and eating snacks right now. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to monitor the sound to make sure it sounds good. That crunch, though. Um, for some reason, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to now, like, add all the sounds. I'm so good at streaming, can't you tell? Look at me go. There we go. So how's everyone doing? Like I said, I'm just kind of here. I'm still sick. Just kind of wanted to talk and meet all you. Gosh, I need water. Hey, I'm not sure, honestly, what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna just kind of talk to myself until people show up. But yeah, I've been having great times. Been doing a lot of photography lately. That's been fun. What else have I been up to? I don't know, I guess I could show some photos. I need water. I'm dying. I don't have water. And for some reason my stream is acting up. What's wrong with my bitrate? My bitrate's fine. You're a liar. Oh, it's lower. What? You know what? This is the most annoying part, I think, about using YouTube is they can't decide what's good or bad bitrate at this point, and it's just kind of getting annoying. I really don't understand it. The bitrate is fine while playing video games, but now just sitting here with webcam on up, and there it goes. We still working? Hello? Goodness me. But yeah, I'm just kind of here. Felt like meeting people. I've been posting videos for about a year-ish, roughly. And so I felt like it was time to finally, like, meet people. Meet people who are actually watching the videos or just talk to everyone. Or anyone in general. Who knows, maybe you have no clue who I am. I welcome it. Hello. Well, yeah. I'm gonna mute this every time I go to bite this. The crunch is so loud. Like, just... Celery is way too loud to be eating on stream. I don't know why I'm doing it. It tastes good. And it's a great snack, that's why. Like, I'm aware of why I'm doing it. Doesn't mean I want to blow your guys' eardrums with it. Is my bitrate still bad? What do you guys want from me? What does YouTube want from me at this point? Are we fixed? Are we gonna work, YouTube? I literally just tested you like 5 seconds ago, and you were working just fine, and as soon as I actually go live, that's when you get all angry with me. Gotta love it. I'm gonna mess with some stuff here. Is that better? It may look way worse, but is the stream at least running? Nope, it's glitching bad. Come on. How is it not? Man. Hello? Am I still just as laggy? I believe so. Oh, wait. I'm not even pulling that much. Like, come on. Come on. I don't even think I'm going. Hey? Maybe? Is the stream okay? Are we doing okay? Okay. I still can't tell. Nope, there it goes. Reload. How about now? It still says error. You got a lot of kilobytes. I don't know what your problem is. Okay. It seems to be running now, though, at least, so... We good? I think we're good. Hi. What's up? Goodness gracious. Well, that's always fun. No one stayed through that, and I don't blame any of you. Oh gosh. The Wi-Fi I'm on is not great at all. And it just doesn't want to work sometimes. I think I got it up. I think it's now working. Is it still lagging? I have no clue. It looks like it's running better. So I'm going to assume that it's running better. It's all I can do. Also, does anyone know any cool, like, abandoned spots that you, like, can go to? Like, public property? Like, or, like, woodsy areas? Just throw out random places. All over the US. I'll go hunt them down, and I've been wanting to go and do like more urban exploring kind of a thing. I think it would be fun. It all just kind of depends. Also, sorry for the eating. It's like my lunch / breakfast time, and I need food. I woke up at like 4 and haven't eaten anything all day. It is 10:38 right now. I'm in the middle of the process of dying from starvation. It's been a blast. Oh, and just so everyone knows, music in the background of any of my other live streams or anything, you can find in the description. Felt like I should shout that out. The person that I use the music from does awesome work, so go check them out. But yeah. Honestly, I have no clue why there's anyone in this right now. But hi, welcome. How y'all doing? I'll just sit here and talk to myself. Is that what you want? You want me to be a fool? You want to make a fool of myself? Oh my goodness, we have excellent connection now. Told you, YouTube just can't make up its mind. Am I working or am I not? Like, come on, man. Am I working here? It looks like I'm working here. But yeah. I wonder, what? Could I make something? Like, that's add an image. Can I add like text? Text. I added like text bubble. I don't know. What do I add as a text bubble? I'm now just having fun. Rutabaga. Like, come say hi. I'm waiting for you. What's like the creepiest thing that I could say, you know? Like the weirdest, creepiest thing, but like that makes sense. You know, like a good creepy. I don't know. What's up? That meme's old as crap. Ah. I don't want to use the word. I don't know. Talk dirty. Boom. Talk to dirty. Come join me. Talk to me. We need a color. We're gonna use like an orange, because orange is just great. We're gonna have. Ooh. We can have like this weird fade. That looks so bad. What if we did like a yeah, that looks pretty good. Can I add a background? Oh, I can add a background. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like learning computer like stuff all the way back in like what, first grade? Is there any difference? Oh, there is a slight difference. Look at that. Oh, that looks so bad. Like, let's drop that slider down. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go with black again. Black seems like a good call. Nice. Yes. Yes. Talk to the hoodie. I don't have a mask or anything, but that's kind of my whole character. So, how are you all doing? I wanted to spare your ears a little bit, you know? Who wants that ASMR of celery? There you go. I said it earlier. So here's the problem. I'd sit here until people joined, and then be like, hey! But part of the terms with using this guy's music is that they don't want just you playing the music, which makes perfect sense. But the problem is I don't have anyone to chat to, and the whole point of this is to chat with people. And so I'm just kind of here, like, bullshitting away. For people who have been watching the recent videos, the camera angle keeps changing, and I'm aware. It's because I'm trying to find like a good one. The main problem that I've been running into is what angle do I want to shoot it at, you know? And I think this one's pretty good. I don't like the background look because it's just like the mattress, and it's not a good look, but you know, my armpit itches. I feel like there. I feel like I looked a little weird with that being off to the back. Ugh. Yeah, love my magical text. Should I just bloat the screen with random things? I think that sounds brilliant. Have like a weird cutout of myself, so like I need to like trace it, like a cutout of myself, and then like have around it just have weird like photos or something. I don't know. Would you guys be interested to see in the photos that I take? Recently, I haven't found anywhere super great yet. Right here. Let's move that over. It's something to do, right? Yeah, I'll just show you the most recently edited ones. Pop that over. Pop that right there. And then, I think it's that button. Hey! Look at that, I'm being so fancy. But, I like doing, like, basic photography. And I got a pretty okay camera, I think, for it. But, for the most part, I think I'm starting to learn the basics a lot better. The hardest that I get is I have a manual lens, which is what this was taken with, and getting the exact subject in focus can be a little tricky, and I can't tell if that's like user error or if it has to do with the lens. I haven't figured it out yet, but like it will look really good and crisp while I'm looking through the eyepiece, and then as soon as I get home and look back at the computer, it's like, ah, it's a little blurry. It's like, what the crap? Oh, have a robin. Have a beautiful, beautiful robin. You want some rocks? We'll skip those. We have a squirrel. And we have that. Look how pretty it is. This was taken like underneath like a smaller waterfall. Oh, there's more after that? I'm sorry. Apparently there's more. I don't even know what I have. This was just like a fun little like walking trail kind of a thing. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Apparently this like waterfall is supposed to be a lot bigger, but I guess we just didn't go during the right season. Yeah. That's what I've taken so far. I think it looks pretty good. It's been a little hard trying to find places when you just recently moved somewhere to find like good photo shooting areas. What do I have that I could show you? You wanna? There's a fly. You wanna? You're kind of blurry. I know that there's a pretty good one in here. There's this one. Nice little duck I found. I got pretty close. There was actually a group of them. Boop. There was a good group of them that I got. If I could get... Did I ever get a good photo? Nah, it doesn't look like it. That may be like the best one. Ooh, that is too bright. But yeah, there was a good like group of them that was just kind of chilling. I got like a good 10 feet away from them. It was kind of cool. Let's see. Is there... What are some other photos that I've taken? Do I have like older ones? Like older ones. There's a fly in here and I hate it. They fly like directly into your face. Seriously, dude. Dude. Hey, dude. Let's bring this over. Let's see. I should have... If I bounce over to this and then go to this... I should have a ton. Is it this one? Nope. I don't know. I have a ton of photos somewhere. They're just all hiding somewhere. Oh my gosh, my throat. Can it just stop? Has anyone else lately been, like, sick? You know, like, that sounds funny, because, like, everyone's always, like, there's always going to be people that are sick, you know? But, like, I feel like recently there's been this, like, weird cold thing going around. And whenever people get it, maybe it's, like, a new variant of, like, COVID or something. I don't know. But whenever people get it, they're, like, sick for, like, 3 months. It's been awful. I've gone into like, you know, clinics and stuff, and I'm like, hey, I still don't feel good. Like, I got strep. And they're just like, no, you're fine. I was like, I don't feel fine. They're like, oh, you're just getting over it. I'm like, it's been like a month or two. It's like, and every now and then, just like, I'll wake up one day and it's like, hey, I'm here to bug you. It's like, come on. I don't know what I did to the universe, but the universe did not like it. It likes to fight me. I'm trying to think of, like, other things to do. Because I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I'll just wait. Because what if no one comes? I didn't book anyone. There's no guarantees. I'm just here. I'm a lonely little person. What games do I got? I still have this, technically. Oh, gross. So, originally when I started editing, I actually bought a software. And it was called Vegas Movie Studio. And if I can leave a little review for them, they suck. Like, I paid the money, and as soon as the next version came out, I had to then buy the next version, which I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just keep using this version because I already bought one. And then they were like, you know what? Off. Doesn't work anymore. This version's just broken. And it's like, oh, so you're one of those companies. And I don't know why. Like, it wasn't bad. I've really have fallen in love with DaVinci, though. It makes me sad because I wish I had money to, like, buy the full software, because you unlock so much more stuff with it. This looks so tacky, and I love it. The little, over here. Talk to the hoodie. Just, it's lovely. And it's so stupid and tacky. It looks so bad, too. Maybe we can change the font. Oh, there's fonts. Okay. Alright, we're in. Do you want to bold it? Oh yeah. Narrow it? I think the size is pretty good. But I say we should, like, bold it out. I can't even see, like, the sample size here. So I can't even tell, like, really what font it is. Hey! This is the same exact font that I use in my editing. Or pretty close. That was disgusting. I'm sorry. You all came for the ASMR anyway. The terrible, terrible food ASMR. What is this? Oh, this is just all emojis. That's even better. Just confuse everyone as soon as they come in. Like here. Look at all the emojis. Look at this. We got food. We got trains. Look at all that. It's beautiful. See, the best part is, I keep saying, like, when other people get here, like, I'm not sitting here all alone. Playing with OBS. Ooh! Should we go all creepy? It's all spooky-fied and terrifying. It's all chill and scary. What else we got on here? I thought that said cigarette for a second. This looks weird. Ooh. Why does it look like something that you would have saw, like, on an 80s metal band album? It's called Creepy Girl. Interesting. Should we keep this one? Have a little bit of a creepy writing here. Here, wait. Let's cut this up. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. Come talk to the hoodie. Come on. Look at my creepy font. I'm so bored. I'm sorry. You guys deserve so much better. Yep. I'm having fun, though. That's kind of why I'm here. I'm just here to have fun. Just kind of chilling. It's funny. I didn't know I finished my celery. Like, my brain just didn't register that I already finished it. But it's gone. The celery is gone. Oh. Do you think any of you are gonna watch this after the fact? Like, sorry about that. But after the fact, any of you gonna even watch this? Just me sitting in a chair. Am I entertaining enough? Should I do some ASMR? Just come up real close to the mic. I honestly hate that so much. I hate ASMR, but the reason I do it so much in the videos is Sammy hates when I do it. And so it's just one of those things that I do to get a reaction. Because I'm like, this is fun. Like, everyone has those things where they're just like, I know how to antagonize this person. I'm going to. And don't tell me you don't. I know you do. We all do. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. But I figured, what the heck, See what's going on. See if I could get anyone. I'm trying to trap all of you in this stream. If you click on, you actually can't leave. That's the real trick here. Is if you click onto the stream, you won't ever leave. You know what? Let's talk about something. I won't say controversial, but definitely a subject at least. Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I personally think it's stupid, and I don't understand why people are buying it, like, at all. It is a $70 game for a lazily put together campaign for a zombies that doesn't seem to work very well. And yeah, there's gonna be updates, but it's like, you already had so little to do. And you guys messed up that bad. And I think the worst part about it is Xbox just got them. And for the record, I didn't want Xbox to actually win the fight. I don't want Xbox to have a monopoly on gaming. I very much enjoy having PlayStation people and Nintendo and Xbox. I think it's nice. I think having multiple companies do it is a good thing, 'cause it is. So Sega, where are you at? But I'm getting tired of all these companies going around and just buying up all the other gaming studios, and they're like, look what we got. It's like, oh my. Remember when they actually had to go to that studio and be like, hey, we want you to make us a game? And that studio was like, alright, pitch it. And at this point now, companies were like, look, we got tired of actually doing work, so we're just gonna buy you, and now you have to do it. And games feel so soulless. Like, has anyone else noticed this recently? They feel so soulless. Like, you hop in a game and you're just kind of like, what's here? Like, when was the last time you got good Easter eggs in a game? Like, good Easter eggs, you know? Not just like, oh, he said the thing, oh, like, good Easter eggs. Good ones. Like, where'd the weird freaking monkeys go for Halo? No one knows why they're there, but that's what made it fun and weird. And like, when someone found it, they're like, why? That's what makes a fun Easter egg. It just, I don't know. It feels like the gaming industry feels so soulless and enclosed now. And what I don't understand is, as consumers, a lot of people are still just buying into it. And it's like, why? Do you honestly look at a lot of this stuff and go, it's worth $70? How do you think MW3 is worth $70? If that came out in like 2012, would you have bought it? Because $10 you wouldn't. One of the most hated Call of Duty games is Call of Duty's Ghost. It has more content. It has a better storyline. Seriously, if you have the game, go back, replay it. I don't like Ghosts, for the record, but it has a better story. Because there is a story. It just... It makes no sense. Games feel so soulless and slapped together now. And then everyone just keeps hopping on because they're like, this is the one. And it's like, it's clearly not. I mean, the game doesn't even have its own launcher, guys. Like, do you understand? You literally spent $70 on DLC that is so bad that it doesn't even work. Like, why? Why would you waste your money on that? I mean, it's fine. It's your guys' money. I have no room to be like, you can't buy it. But it's one of those things where it's like, we kind of need to show the companies. It's like, hey, you can't just do this and expect us to buy it. But the worst part is they do this and then you guys still buy it. And it's like, this is why the gaming community is in such shambles, because you guys just want the newest, nicest thing. And it's like, no, hold off. Like, if they dropped the new PlayStation, right? Say PlayStation 6 came out, but they literally told you that no games would come out for it for like 6 years. No games. I feel like people still would go out and buy it. Take the Slim, for example. PlayStation shrunk it. They gave you an extra 200 gigabytes, so now there's a full terabyte of storage. And everyone's losing their minds over that. Like, they're like, I'm gonna buy the Slim. Why? It is the exact same console. You don't get an upgrade. You kind of... It's possible you'll get a downgrade, because we don't even know if the disk drives are very well or not. I'd assume that they work. Like, they tested the crap out of those disk drives, but I feel like a disk drive that's detachable that easily, it's gonna wear out so fast. Or like, what if you put it in wrong? People are gonna mash those pins. Just, it scares me. Ah, hey, what's up? I wasn't expecting someone here. What's up, Crack? I'm talking about how soulless the gaming industry has kind of become. I should really just pop out chat and pop it over here. There. Like, I don't get it. Okay. Did you get MW3? I also don't... The lag should be a bit better, but I don't know exactly where you're at. It's supposed to be on low latency. It is. It's just... I didn't get it. Okay. No, good. Save your money. It's awful. Save your money. Like, I get that multiplayer for the second one was bad. I get it. But it is so bad. You're spending $70. Not even kidding. $70 on a 3-hour campaign on maps that you have been playing for the last year. Literally, you've already played the maps. It's awful. And a multiplayer that all they did was add maps into it and went, hey, you remember that stupid broken aiming that we had in MW2? Yeah, we just fixed it. And it's like, you guys spent $70 on a patch. A patch! And then it's funny because people hated loot boxes when they were around. Hated them. And now recently I've been seeing people pop up where they're like, I miss loot boxes. It's like, I don't think you do. I think you just don't realize how awful everything is right now. Like, you look at it and you're like, well, this wasn't so bad with what we have now. Okay. But loot boxes weren't ever good, and they weren't good at the time. The only reason you're missing them is because the games back then at least had games. And now it's just kind of like, yeah, that works. And somehow the company gets like $7 billion, and it's like, who is buying this crap? Who's buying it? I've never seen a game literally pop up for free for an entire month. Not the whole game, technically. But the beta was open to everyone for an entire month, and then they closed it. And people actually played the beta and went, yeah, I'm gonna buy this game. Like, why? Why? We as a community need to, like, actually stand up and be like, hey, don't buy these these pieces of crap games. Like, Spider-Man 2. I haven't gone around to it yet. So I'm going to use Spider-Man 1 as an example because that's the one I know. Spider-Man 1 was such a good game. You want to know why? There was story. There was character development. There was actually good villains where when you looked at them, even in game, even if you didn't know the comics, you're like, hey, there's like somewhat of an like arc there. Like they kind of were like, ooh, it was intriguing to fight the villains. Each fight was different. They added such dynamic and great color and lighting to it. Clearly, like, passion went into that project. And looking at just the videos and photos for the second one, it looks like they did the same thing. And people look at that and they're like, see, this is a good game. That should be every game. Go back to 2005. Yes, not every game was like perfect, but like 2005 to 2010, you could go around and just pick up a game, and half the time it was like, hey, this is actually pretty okay. Now I go to like a GameStop or even go online, I'll sit there and look at games and I'm just like, none of these sound good. You look at the photos, you're like, this artwork looks like it's like 4 years old already. None of it makes sense, because it's like companies can't figure out what they actually want out of a game. Because like there's some companies where they're like, it has to have the good graphics. It doesn't. You can use the 4-year-old graphics. Or better yet, can we all stop using the same looking graphics? Like, what happened to different art styles? Because everything now is like, it has to be realistic. It has to be. And it's like, no. I would prefer if it was not. I'd much appreciate it. Like, just stop. Please. I don't understand. I don't. Why do people keep buying them? I'm gonna skip this. We're gonna go randomly to a different song.
With the Wells Fargo active
Ah!
card,
Not ad included. You know. I don't want the ads, but I'm technically using YouTube for this, so we gotta deal with a little bit of ads every now and then. But like, I just don't get it. I don't. Like, we only have 5 games. There's like 5 games this year where it's like, hey, what is game of the year? 5 games? 5? Let's be honest. I want to see like 20 up there. Like, I want to see so many good blockbuster games. It's not blockbuster because it's not movies. Whatever you'd call it. But like, so many up there that when you see that list, it's like, oh my gosh, like, this was so good, but this was so good. Like, most of the time, when that game drops for the year, you're like, yeah, that's gonna win it. This is going to win Game of the Year. Like Elden Ring. Everyone knew Elden Ring was gonna win. You hopped on there and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, the graphics are gorgeous. And if you are a Souls fan, honestly, even if you weren't, I feel like you bought Elden Ring just because of how hyped it was. And it was a good game. I still haven't beaten it. I really should. But you could clearly tell, like, that when it's like, yeah, this is probably going to get, like, Game of the Year. And I feel like you kind of keep getting that, where, like, it just, there's, like, hardly anything going for Game of the Year now. What's going for Game of the Year this year? $2023, like, nominees, yeah. What is... Oh, I was wrong. We have 6. We have 6, not 5. I think Spider-Man 2. Probably. In my personal head, I've had a toss-up between Spider-Man 2 and probably Tears of the Kingdom. Personally, I don't think Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm about to get a lot of hate, but I don't think it deserves it. Now let me explain why. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom deserves it. Simply because of the fact. Here. Let me do this so everyone can kind of see what's going on. But I don't think Tears of the Kingdom deserves, like, top places, because it's kind of the same game. It's not even kinda. It is. It's the same game. They just added to it, which isn't bad. It's not bad. And I enjoyed playing the game, and I really love Zelda. But at the same time, there were more differences in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask than I think there was Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It was a good sequel. I don't think it's good enough to win Game of the Year. So, my best bet would be Spider-Man. I'm only saying this because it's Zelda. A lot of people love Zelda. So I feel like it's going to get hyped way up there. That's how you feel about Spider-Man 2. Wait. Is Spider-Man 2... What do you mean? Do you mean, like, Spider-Man 2 is kind of just, like, it's a sequel, but, like, they didn't, like, make anything new for it? Or, like, what's the word? I don't have the word for it. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if I'm going off of fan base alone, I feel like Baldur's Gate would be up there simply because of how much I've just been seeing of it. I've seen so much Baldur's Gate stuff. It's slowly starting to vanish, but like there's been so much of it, and so maybe that it has a high chance. I don't think Alan Wake is. For all the Alan Wake fans, sorry, I just don't think it is. I feel like Spider-Man 2 is exactly the same game in terms of feel. Graphically, it is okay. Well, yeah. No, so I get that. Here's the difference. Did they change the story? Like, is the story at least different? Do we, like, get more character growth? Because if you've played that, have you played Zelda? Like, Tears of the Kingdom? It is the definition of a Zelda game. And that's it. Like, you do the exact same stuff. And so that's what I'm curious about. Like, in Spider-Man, is it literally almost a copy and paste over? But they're like, hey, there's new, like, suits. Like, a slightly better graphics. My ex played it, and she had the same complaints about the game. Yeah, it's just... It's a good game. It is. It's a good Zelda game. Don't get me wrong. But that's what it is. It's a cheap version of... to improve Breath of the Wild. Okay, so yeah, so Spider-Man did improve upon it. Like... That's cool. But, and I know I'm gonna get a ton of flack for just reaming into Zelda. But that was my problem with it, was I enjoyed it, but I enjoy almost every Zelda game. So that's not saying much. And if you played Breath of the Wild, and then you played Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like that's going to construe, like, people's thought of what Zelda is. Because if you only played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, people are going to be like, oh, this is, like, what Zelda normally is. No. Like, the Zelda games usually were very different on each release. Also, I don't think Resident Evil 4 is going to be up high there, simply because it's a remake. Is it a good game? I haven't played the remake, but yeah, the original is great. I'm assuming the remake is. I've heard it's fantastic, but I don't think it's gonna win simply because it's a remake. I could be full on wrong, but I don't think it's gonna win. Though I do find it funny. Nintendo has 2 games. They have 2/6 of... Oh my gosh, like 1/3? They have 1/3 or so of just the whole mix here. So clearly Nintendo knows what they're doing. We got Super Mario and Legend of Zelda. I didn't even know this came out. I'll be dead honest with you. I didn't know there was a new Mario game. It's not even out yet? Oh, no, October. I'm an idiot. It came out last month. Okay, I was like, wait. Is it just like a basic Mario? Like, hello? Can I... Okay. We're gonna do this the stupid way, because it's not wanting to work. Boop, boop. I could have just clicked that, and that would have worked just fine. I was already in here. I'm an idiot. I don't know. It's fine. I don't know how to use a computer. Yeah, so it's like a basic What is going on here? We got transformation in this one again? Is this like a type of like mushroom slash like flower like in the old one? Is it to like break blocks or something? What would be the purpose of being an elephant? Like the raccoon suit made you fly. Oh wait. Depending on the age group, raccoon suit may not make sense. The hat one. I guess that was more of a suit anyway. Yeah, what would be the point of the elephant? Such an interesting. I watched Ashley play it. It seems a lot different. Alright. Wait, we're talking about Mario? Like, this Mario seems really different? Sorry, I don't know how far the lag is, because my Wi-Fi kind of sucks. You can crush and smash opponents with water. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But it kind of looks like it's still like the same basic 2D like side scroller Mario. I'm sorry, wait. What? No, go back. I just wanted the photo. What? Mario Bros. Incorporate game that shows perfect. Oh, okay. They're just showing Mario 2. Okay. Yeah. I didn't even know that there was a Mario game. I'll be dead honest. That's definitely interesting. But clearly Nintendo knows what they're doing. They got 2 games up on here. I don't know. If I had to take a gander, I'm thinking it's one of these 2. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be Spider-Man or Baldur's Gate, because I've just heard way too much for this game, to not be in the running at all. But Spider-Man just had so much hype immediately. As soon as it was announced, like, so many, like, it was backed. Like, and everyone knew it was gonna be. Everyone knew that people were gonna back Spider-Man. I mean, it's Spider-Man. Every Spider-Man game, I think, has sold decently well. Like, there's one game. What was it? Dimensions, I think that didn't sell very well. Is that what it was called? Shattered Dimensions? I remember enjoying it, but I remember there's a lot of criticism around it. Like, Spider-Man Dimensions, like, how much did it make? Would it be on their wiki? Gameplay, plot, we don't need that. Cast, development and marketing. This is where it probably would tell. Nope. Maybe Wiki was bad for this. What Spider-Man made the most money? Oh, that's interesting. No Way Home? I feel like that makes sense, but I'm disappointed that that's the one that made the most money. But just because of, like, how it conjoined with the Marvel, yes, that, or Web of Shadows. What is Web of Shadows? Web of Shadows. Web of Shadow. What? Web of Shadow. I don't. What is this game? It looks like it was for 360. I should have seen it at some point then. What is this? There was a DS version? It's in stock? Wait, hold on. All right, GameStop is selling it for about $20 if you want the Nintendo version. If you want the DS version. Yeah, I don't think I ever remember seeing this game. It looks very reminiscent of that original, like, Spider-Man 1 and 2 series. I think they made a third one too for, like, the original Xbox. That's what this reminds me of. Spider-Man game, Xbox, maybe OG will understand what it means. Not that. Like these. The, like, Tobey Maguire ones. Yeah, like this weird layout. Like, move that over here and that down there. It, like, has the same kind of look and feel to it. I wonder if that's what they were going for, was more of the, like, classic looking... Because I don't remember... I don't remember Dimensions looking like that. Let's see... Because I thought it was a pretty open... UI. Shattered. Oh, okay. They still had, like, the bar. But yeah, it was definitely a bigger... Oh, that's a tiny picture. That's awful to show you. Oh my gosh. Bigger, please. Please. You know what? I'll fix this. That. See, like, it definitely was a more open UI. Now we got on Spider-Man. Now I messed up my whole screen. Oh my gosh. I can't fix it, can I? It'll never be fully fixable. Okay, let's get it in. Nice. Clip it. Clip it. Ah! Okay, I got it. OBS finally started working. But yeah, like, I feel like that was a lot cleaner. Now I'm curious, when did this one come out? Did it say 2009 when I was on the wiki? 2010. Is it 2010? When did dang it, what was it called? Yeah, it is Spider-Man. Like, Shadows? Yeah, Web of Shadows. When did it come out? 2008. Oh, okay. So it was closer to the older style of the games. That's probably why it looks closer. Okay. Hot take. Because I know people hate this stuff now. I miss fancy looking health bars though. Like the weird looking health bars that you could just find in games like this. I thought it was pretty dang cool. I don't think every game needs to look like Dead Space, where it's like everything's on the character, or like the one I've gotten really tired of is the one that I feel like Call of Duty's known for, where your screen just gets really red and it's like, and it's like, I'm so sick of that. Like, can every game stop using that as their way of being like, you're gonna die? But bring back cool health bars. Just make them look like sleeker somehow, you know? Because, like, what was it, God of War? Like 2, I think. Yeah. Like this whole setup where it was like his daggers and stuff, and it like has your health, it has like mana, everything. I miss having like small fun designs on the screen. Just make them look not as cheesy as they used to be. That's it. I think Prince of Persia had a thing like that. I can't spell. I really can't spell. Sands of Time. There. This one. Like this. Look how sleek. Oh my gosh. Look how sleek this looks. This looks so good. It looks so good. And it doesn't take up real estate. Hot take. The last generation of God of War games were 1,000 times better than the new ones. Oof. Oof. Me and Sammy haven't beaten the second one. It sounds awful, but we haven't actually beaten it yet. I think the first one out of the remake, it was pretty good. Like, it was pretty good, but I feel like it depends on your taste. Like, if you like the older style of, like, fighting, and if you can deal with, you know, like, downgraded graphics, I think the story of the first ones were more appealing, even if they were a lot more basic. I feel like it's just, at this point, what gods is he gonna go and fight at this point, you know? Like, when God of War, like, 3 of their, like, remade season comes out, I like how I say season. It's kind of what games are at this point. They're like remake. I don't know what it is. They reset the whole series, but they didn't, and so now it's kind of confusing. Anyway, but when the third one comes out, it's like, are they still gonna be in Norse? Like, where else are they gonna? We already had Greek and Rome. Are we gonna go Egypt? That could actually be cool. Hey, could we do Egypt? Send them over to fight some Egyptians? That would be cool. Plus, like, historically, Egypt was actually, like, really pretty. So if you, like, didn't draw it as a plain, empty, waste desert, it'd probably be pretty cool. Did Egypt have, like, a war god, though? How do you spell Egypt? I don't know. How do you spell Egypt? Egypt? I knew it was something weird. Oh, thanks, Craig. Definitely all about taste. Yeah, I think Egypt is a goal for the next game, actually. Thanks, buddy. Look, it's a weird word. Egypt... War god? Is there even a war god? I guess there is. I don't want to pronounce that. Wait, is there 2? It looks like it's a lion. I think that's Ra, because I thought Ra was the hawk. It is a weird word. Look at that spelling. Look at it. I get that it's not English, but look at it. That is... You can't even see it. Look at it here. Zoom. Zoom with your eyes. That is an awful word. But yeah, I guess. Oh, hey, Game Rant. References for the franchise. Oh, so like, is this actually something that people have talked about? Oh my eyes. Zoom. More. Enhance. You zoom more with your eyes. %. Yeah, I just... Okay, so... Let's see. We did Norse. We did Rome. We did Greece. If Egypt is the next one, maybe they could get 2 series out of Egypt. I mean, they could even do the whole thing where they did in the original one, where, like, maybe he goes up and fights, like, Ra and all of them, and then he goes down and fights, the dog. I forgot. I believe. I don't know. I thought it was the dog who was like the underworld. Anubis? Anubis? Yes, that sounds about right. Yeah, I think it's Anubis. But yeah, like, I think that would be a cool, interesting idea. Also, have you seen the bulkiness that he got from the third game to the newer ones? Like, my man bulked. he got real thick real fast. Especially the first game. That's my favorite. God of War. Oop. 1. He is so skinny. Yeah, I remember God of War 3. Why isn't it popping up there? But it's on the phone. Was fighting like Dante's Inferno's character. Dante's Inferno characters. I didn't play it. I don't know. I have no opinion on that. I don't know. I need to go back and replay through it. Oh, yeah, but this man, he always had muscle, but he wasn't bulky, you know? Like, okay, he wasn't as bulky. They're like doing Dragon Ball level stuff here where they're like, we gotta make him bigger and bigger and bigger because this became this. Like, he got way thicker. Yeah, like, he got bigger. Like, don't ask me. You can just tell. You look at like the difference. Like they're Dragon Ball Z-ifying just the God of War series. Everyone at one point is just gonna be this huge, thick, just monster muscle mass. I actually don't think they're gonna do that, but something happened. Like youth right here, right? Pure youth. This is like supposed to be your like peak physical like condition, and then out of nowhere, it's like how about that wasn't his and we like triple him like his size. Oh, it's such an interesting series. I guess having a kid made Bro the ultimate bulker. I guess. I maybe he just like had the kid and then he was like, you know what? I think I know what it was. He became a family man, and so he actually like started building things, you know, like houses. He had to get like trees and stuff. So I think he was doing more like heavy lifting workout. And so, he bulked that way. I feel like that should be, like, the lore reason of why he got so much bigger. Right? I feel like that's the only reason that makes sense, is he started settling down and he's just started carrying logs everywhere. And so, instead of just being a fit athlete, he started bulking the muscles. Wait, was there a PS4 release for God of War 1? Oh my gosh! Sony, do you have no shame? Stop releasing games. What? That's like the third remake? Not including like these. That's how I feel like it would make sense. Like he still was like more of a family focus. Like he actually built a house. He was literally carrying like 2 massive like literal trees, if I recall. Yeah, like so let's see. We got the collection cuz I think they did a remake, a collection, and then another remaster. Yeah, see, I would try hunting down, like, the video, but I'm pretty sure I could get in trouble for that. I think my favorite video, though, that came out of that was when the bunny gets shot. I think, was that Last of Us? Oh, crap. Maybe that's Last of Us. This is gonna be the weirdest search ever. Girl cries because of bunny in video. What was it? This was it. Oh, okay, that was Last of Us. My bad. Still funny freaking video. I couldn't remember if it was Last of Us or if it was God of War. But I like how that's what got it. Girl cries because of bunny in video game. Right there. It nailed it. It knew what I was looking for. That's permanently stuck in my search history. I don't think my search history is going to mind anyway. Oh. But yeah, no, just... I don't even remember what I got on this rant for. Like, oh yeah, video games are soulless. They are. Just... I feel like we deserve better as gamers. Like, every now and then, you get a good game. Like God of War, the two newer ones, they aren't bad games. They're really good. I'd say they're worth $60, $70 easily. Spider-Man? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, it's worth it. Even if it's just like, you know, an extension of the first one, where it's like, look, we got like some better lighting. It's like, who cares? As long as the story's good, I don't mind. But like, just the crap. And I feel like it's specifically Xbox. And I'm an Xbox fanboy. I really am. I have owned every single one of their consoles. It was, and it's always my go-to choice. Personally, I also like the controllers better. But I feel like Xbox is ruining gaming more than every other, like, person that's in the gaming community right now. Oh, they irk me. Like, every time Xbox, like, goes to drop a game, like Halo Infinite. Bring back Gears of War. Thank you! Like, proper Gears of War. Like, maybe start a whole new series, like, years down the line. You know, like, don't have any of the original cast. Don't have, like, their great-grandkids or their, like, son. Just, it's a war game. Have a different war. Like, is it that hard? COD makes one every year. Clearly it's not. Don't become COD. Don't become COD. But, like, Gears of War, they killed it off. Also, I feel like they were trying to be way too hip with it, because the last one was just called Gears, and it's like, guys, no. You don't shorten your own game name. Like, don't do that. Or like Halo Infinite. It had so much hype behind it. I was hyped. I'm a huge Halo fanboy, and the last two Halo games, 4 and 5, I had zero hype for. I wanted them simply because I wanted to complete my collection, and I wanted, of course, play the campaign. Other than that, I kind of didn't care. I was actually excited for Infinite until they literally were like, yeah, so everything's broken. Okay, well, what about campaign? Well, campaign works. Okay, that's good. What about multiplayer? No, multiplayer doesn't work. So we have a multiplayer-based game where the multiplayer doesn't work. Alright. And then they have the audacity to make it freaking free. Like, I wouldn't mind if that's like what their route was originally, you know, where it's like, hey, we're gonna make like Warzone, you know? And I think that's what they were originally trying to do. It was a letdown. And I think they were trying to make like a Warzone thing where they're like, see, it's free, and then you could like pay for the campaign, and I hit my mic, and like you pay for the campaign, which would have been fine. Except then they did a Call of Duty bullshit thing where they went around and were like, hey, we're gonna give you like barely a campaign, even though that's what Halo is known for, is like good storytelling and campaign. But you're gonna like it because it was better than the last two, and you're like, I mean, I guess. Like, it wasn't a bad campaign, but it's like, so much was like confused and left out. And like how they ended it wasn't even like a good cliffhanger. It felt like the story just wasn't even completed. And it's like, but okay, so I spent $60 on this. Is there more coming out? And they were like, well, maybe. What do you mean maybe? Like, do I just get it because I bought the campaign? If more does come out, you'll probably have to pay for more again. It's like, what? So I bought this game that pretty much is free. The campaign barely works. We still haven't gotten co-op. And I mean, what? Just recently, people have been like, hey, Halo Infinite's finally gotten like, okay, like you can play it. It works. Don't even get me started on the disappointment of Cyberpunk. Oh gosh. Poor Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk got destroyed. Cause I was stoked for Cyberpunk 2, and oh, you know, I feel like that's what mainly has been killing me on video games probably at this point, is I never know if they're good or not now. You know, like, if I feel hyped for it, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a bad game. And then it usually comes out and it's a bad game, and I was like, see, I told you, if I'm hyped for it, it's a bad game. Give it a year or two. But it's just, it's so sad. It's so sad. I'd rather the gaming industry at this point take an old engine, okay? Like, we already have Halo Infinite's engine. Redesign it. Maybe add slightly better graphics. Like, same engine, but, like, up it, you know? Do what you can to upgrade it. And then start working in that game. Because what I feel like people aren't realizing is they're like, we have to have a new engine. We have to have a new engine every time, no matter what. And it's like, you don't. Unless you're trying to remake something and put a statement like, this is what we can do, don't make a whole new engine. Just upgrade the one that you're already in. If you don't need fancy added physics that no other game has ever had, and it's the exact same physics engine as what was in your last game, use the same physics engine. Like, why are companies like, yeah, it's taking longer to make games? It's taking longer to make games because you guys sit down and you're like, we have to reuse everything. Not reuse, we have to remake everything. You can reuse some stuff. It's really okay. All the actual gamers who grew up playing games will completely understand. Now, reusing a whole engine and soullessly plugging it into a game and saying that it's its own separate game, MW3, that's not cool. But, like, I'm going to use Halo as an example again. Halo CE Anniversary Edition, where you could switch between the original graphics and the new ones. The new graphics and engine ran off of Reach's engine. I don't see a problem with that. Like, I think that is good used material. You already had the engine laying around. Let's bump up the graphics a little bit and be like, you know, like, let's do a little bit of upgrades and boom. That's all you had to do. But now people are like, no, we have to remake new engines every time. And it's like, no, please stop. That's why you guys are in development and crunch for like 2 years straight. Just stop. Reuse some aspects. Like, if the physics engine worked great, just rip it and put it into the new coding. That's it. Done. The only reason you should ever rewrite your entire code is if you have to at this point. Games are at this point where they're pushing hardware to the point where most of the time the Xbox or PlayStation barely can handle it. And I get that everyone's like, what do you mean? It really can't. Like, they're taking some hits to get it to run as well as they do on consoles. They really do. Taking longer to make games that were worse than the previous ones. Agreed. It's like, bro, I honestly feel like triple titles are made by the students that started off hype doing oof high school assignment. And then it's because it is. It's 100% because they're forgetting about it. I don't think most people are sitting down and thinking, how do we make a good game? They're sitting down and going, how do we make money? And that's the problem. It's the mindset. I think it's when mainly the millennials took the shift over, and I'm not trying to blame you. You're just the newest people in the workforce there. But when they took over, it was that mindset that the millennials grew up with, where they're like, how do I make money? Because that's all they've always thought, is how do I make more money? And it's a survival tactic, and that is perfectly fine. But you guys are ruining media. It has been awful. Awful. Stop messing with things. Like, whenever a game comes out and they're like, we were very story focused, it sells. It's huge. Even if the graphics aren't top notch, and you always have the haters where they're like, the graphics look bad. It sells like hotcakes. It's insanity. And then you got these people where they're like, we have a brand new engine and the top graphics and all of this. And yeah, it'll sell, but it's like, it kind of sucks. Your game sucks, dude. Like, and everyone just kind of accepts it. And they're like, yeah, but this is just gaming. It's like, no, stop buying those games. There's a reason why there's reviews out there. You don't have to go out and buy every brand new game. But I feel like streaming is the reason people do it. Because they're like, well, if I'm not playing the newest brand new game, I'm not relevant anymore in my streaming career. If you can only stay relevant in your streaming career or your YouTube career because the game itself is big at the moment, maybe there's a problem. Because maybe it's not you who's big. Maybe it's the game itself who's big, you know? Like, it's actually been a thought process that I've done a lot. Like, yeah, everyone touches the newer games. Like, when FNAF Ruin came out, of course I was going to go and grab it. I wanted to play FNAF. But I don't want to follow hype trains. I want to build a community that is, like, tight together, where people can enjoy just coming over and playing games and not just have to focus on, this is the most brand newest game ever, and so this is what we're going to play. Like, it gets kind of boring after a while because everyone is playing those games. Everyone. Some of the biggest channels that I have been finding lately are channels playing retro gaming right now. It's funny. Play for fun. Yes. Play for fun. But I feel like that's not what it is anymore. People aren't live streaming anymore to have fun. They're not live streaming because they just want to play a game. Half the time, I hop on live streams or I go onto a video, and it feels copied and paste. And that's what I've been trying to change about mine, is I feel like there's not enough, like, energy involved. Is if I don't put forth that energy, it feels very like, And so I do understand that. But at the same time, I'm playing the game because I'm actually enjoying it. And most of the time, if I stop talking while playing a game, it's because I'm trying to think. Like, and it's fine, but there's so many people I've been watching lately Or like I'll click on a video and you just sit there and it's like, nah, I don't feel it. Like, it just doesn't feel like you're playing the game to play the game. And it's sad to see. Like, Dead Space, the remake came out. And while I was playing through it, I was watching other people play it. Never farther than what I went, but I was watching some other people play it because I wanted to see what they were doing that maybe, like, I could improve on. Like, again, like, my energy, maybe I need to talk more. You know, just looking for tips and tricks, and it happened to be relevant at the time, and it was a game I was playing, and, you know. But there were some where you could tell they didn't care for the game. They're like, hey, I'm here. People said it's a good game. And as they're playing through it, they're like not talking at all. Or when they are, they're like, oh, hey, that was like, that was good, I guess. It's like, you sound so unenthused. And if you're not liking the game that you are playing, why are you playing it? Like, just... There's been so many times, and actually that's been the problem that I've ran into with doing my channel, is that's why parts have... I'll release a bunch all together, and then all of a sudden, like, months later, it's like, hey, I finished the game. And it's because I'll play so much... SS Sniper Wolf reactions. I don't know. The people I watch at least have facial reactions. It's not just... Ah. Shoot, should that be my new thumbnail? Should I try making like a Sniper Wolf thumbnail? Let's go over to here to paint. Let's... Crap. Let me think here. I need this. I need my reference sheet. I'm gonna have to look at chat on my phone over here. Let's find a Sniper Wolf. SS Sniper Wolf. YouTube. Thumbnail. Come on. What's like her basic one? Okay, we got like a red background. So it looks like we're going with like red background, zoomed in shot of the face. And like some kind of an image. Okay, so you know what, we're gonna do it like this. Go to 1920. Oops. Yeah, I realize that's not a real size. Can I please fix it? Thank you. We'll go to like 1920 by 1080. And then we'll downsize that in a sec. But let's just make this a red background. Okay. We need like a subject. We've like God of War. We had a lot of Spider-Man. So let's go over to Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. That was a big topic for a hot second there. I think that your channel is Diamond in the Rough. I try. I'll admit, I do force myself to talk a lot more. And in the videos where I'm forcing it, I at least can tell, because I'll run out of energy a lot faster. I will clearly run out a lot faster. And so when a hiccup or an annoyance comes in the game, it's like an instant hit for me. Yeah, and so that's more me trying to stay alive in this YouTube awful hellscape that I have been stuck in. It's like I need to keep that little bit of relevance, you know? or all your like view count just gone. All of it will drop. And it sucks so bad. You know what? Here, we'll bring up my original. Make you 3D. We're gonna bring you down here. Magic select this. Okay, because we gotta use a face. Yeah, no, okay. But we don't want the background, so let's cut my little self out. Cool. I need a better editor. I hate using this so much. See that? Okay. Good line. Why did you go? Okay. See, and it's a good thing, because this, like, hoodie is super fuzzy. Why is this all still here? Okay, we gotta retry this. It's breaking. Okay, see this? Cut that. Oh my gosh. It's fine. I bet it's easier to add than it is to remove anyway. That's usually what I run into. Oh, nope. It's still gonna hate it because it's all black. Hey, that kind of worked. Nice. Nice. Screw it. It looks bad, but I don't care. I struggle with that too, which is why I use my edits so much to try and cover. And that's perfectly fine. Like, confidence, I feel like, is a hard thing to achieve when it comes to this. Because you could go in with all the confidence in the world. And I did. And I still sounded so unconfident whenever I clicked record. And so if that's how you like find a way to like cover it up or even just like mask it or help, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like you get told more than once that there is something kind of wrong with like, well, you're not supposed to do that. And it's like, but who cares? Like, how does her get rid of that? What's a good Spider-Man photo? But no, it's just something you gotta do, and eventually you're gonna get through it, you know? That's the whole thing is, you know, at one point you're gonna get through it. And so it's like, okay, that works. But while you're sitting here, it still sucks. Like, I fully get it. Cause you're just like, I wanna be good. I'm doing my best out here. And so you kind of just like, it's literally the whole you fake it till you make it. And if you eventually make it, you're just kind of like, I feel like you found the rhythm that you're looking for in the end anyway. And so it just works. Should I have had some like bad TikTok video? I feel like that would have worked better for with what I'm doing. Should I try finding more of like a bad TikTok video and using that image? Better yet, do I use her as a that's smart. I don't want to use like straight up her thumbnail though, cuz I need a photo. There you go. We'll yoink this one. I don't know. What do you mean? Wait, what? You're stuck? I'm confused. What do you mean? Sorry. Sorry, I got real focused on my joke thumbnail. What? What do you mean I'm stuck? That was for earlier. Well, I don't even remember what I was talking about earlier, so. So it works perfectly. Because, I don't know. How else? Because if I swing this stupid one, make 3D, pop it forward. We'll use her as the pitiful joke thumbnail. It's perfect. This thumbnail will make no sense. Doing the wrong type of content and not enjoying making it big. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't mind being the little person anyway. Like, eventually, I'd like to get somewhere. Everyone does. But you know what? If it doesn't happen, I'll still try doing my best and making whatever I can. Like, you know? Bad YouTube comment. But like, I'll do my best either way. And if I never make it to like top 100, like, I'll live. I want to make content so people have fun. See, I don't think I'm going to, if I'm being dead honest. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Simply because I have joined at a time where everyone, I feel like, is trying to hop onto the influencer slash, like, entertainment bandwagon. And so I don't see anything specifically unique about me that makes me different from a lot of other channels. And I've tried dabbling with other things. I've tried dabbling with, like, other stuff, like, my normal, like, webcam, where I was like, I want to animate this, because I didn't want to do, like, a VTubing kind of a thing, but I didn't really want to use my face, and I was like, how can I do something different? And so I was like, what if I animated a little character and used that instead? And I love my character. I really do. But I've also wanted to try out what would happen if you saw my reactions, which my reactions aren't always great. I like horror games, but I grew up playing a ton of them. And so, like, something happens, and I feel like I'm what I was just complaining about, where I was like, ah, alright. Like, every now and then, it can get me, but for the most part, I need like a, what are these? I need that clickbait, man. I need that clickbaity photo. Oh, interesting. We may want to bring this over like that. Stretch it out a bit more. Let's go back to here. Let's try, cause it, like, she'll have some pop through. And so I wonder if let's try doing that. Yeah, like this. Boop. Let's try lining that up. That isn't lined up very well, but we can always come over to this and just kind of shade that in and say goodbye. Boop. Try shading that in a bit better. Apparently this background is different colors of white. Oop, oop. Bring that down. Do something kind of like that. Try just kind of blending it in. Look, you gotta improve on it a little bit, you know? Go back to this color. Ah, that's not half bad. That's not half bad. But yeah, no, like whatever you gotta do, just do it. Like, don't do it because you want the money or the fame. Like, I get that people have bills. I fully understand that like stuff happens, you know? Millions right there. Millions, man. Millions. But like, I get that there's bills. I get that there's money. I get that there are things that people have to do. It hurts to see when people simply hop on to something because there's money involved. And it sucks, because like you look at it and you're like, why? Like, is that the only reason you do it? Is simply because, well, I get paid for it? And if that's the case, like, why are you doing it? You can go and get paid for other things. Like, if I wanted to be a rocket scientist, I'm not gonna be like a mechanical engineer, because it's like, well, it's a better field, it pays more. No, like, I'm gonna go into a field where I could be like a rocket scientist. Like, is this behind it? Like, what are these white dots that I can't get rid of? I think it's just the cutout. I don't know if I can fully get rid of them. It's fine. I still need like a bad comment. Like, as someone who does it for fun, I agree with you. It's just it's my opinion. I know, hot takes all day hot takes. But it's just, like, you gotta love the thing that you're doing. Excusable. This could work. But, like, it's one of those things that in my head, it's like, I simply just don't understand why you do it, because, well, there's money involved. Like, is that all that you're looking for? Like, this is going to be the most clickbaity YouTube thumbnail that I have ever done, and I apologize in advancement. Will it not let me resize? Come on, sometimes you do. Okay, what do I have to modify for you to do that? Can I just draw on it? Like, look, boom. Now let me resize. Hamana. What if I brightened it? Made it look a bit different. It's not gonna let me. Save. No. Dang it. How big is this? What are the pixels on it? Oh, it's so tiny. I can't use that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have the words anymore for it. If people do something simply for the money, I don't think you're gonna love it. Like, everyone's always like, well, yeah, but if I get paid enough. I don't think that's the case. Like, you can get paid enough to tolerate it. That fully makes sense in my head. You can get paid enough to tolerate something. I don't think you can get paid enough to love something. But that's my opinion. Money isn't a subsidy for happiness. I fully agree. I don't think it is. But it seems more and more that that's how everyone's viewing things. And I get that the economy right now is just absolute garbage. Like, it's bad. But, like, if all you're looking for is the big fancy house and just all the fancy cars and stuff, I don't think it's gonna work. I honestly don't think you're gonna fall in love with it. Or once you do get that fancy house and stuff, are you honestly gonna sit there and be like, yeah, like, I'll keep up with it? Because I kind of doubt it. I feel like if you made your goal, like, oh, go back, cancel this specifically. Thank you. I mean, like, if you make your goal, you made your goal. I've seen a lot of YouTubers where they were more money-based, where they kind of got the money that they needed, and once stuff started hitting the fan, they were like, peace, I'm out. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And it's like, I feel like if you truly loved what you were doing, isn't that thing, like, worth fighting for? Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But even if something super, like, controversial pops up, or, you know, just, it's worth fighting for if you truly loved doing that as your job. Like, if you like creating stuff and that's what you wanted to do with your life, then go and do it. But there's just so many people out here where it feels like you're just kind of there, and it's like, it's fine, but, like, I don't know. It feels like everyone just kind of does it now, and it's like, but is there a purpose? That's all I want. I just want to know, do you have a full purpose for doing this? And if you do, you usually can tell in the videos that, hey, this person usually has some passion right here, like, and I love to see it. But I honestly feel like that's kind of why it's been getting harder and harder to get big on Twitch. Is a lot of people are hopping on Twitch just to hop on Twitch, you know? Boop. Wow, this got real big. 1280. Don't keep the look aspect ratio by 720. Perfect. Should I add clickbait? Just like text right here, clickbait. You know what? I'll do it. Just so there's like actually something. We'll go with like an orange. What's a good clickbait font? Whimsy. Ooh, yes. Oh, totally. This is clickbait right here. I feel like that's not how you spell bait. I have no clue what you said. What? Beba Snoo? What? I'm sorry, Crack. What? I don't understand that. I'm gonna watch you finish up the thumbnail, then get ready to go. Oh, okay. It's done. Oh no! Where'd it go? We gotta find that again. What size was that? Like this? It was not that. Here, we'll make it a bit bigger. A little more noticeable. Clickbait. Okay. There we go. Right up front. Boop. Perfect. It is so messy. So poorly thrown together. I love it. 1280 by 720 because you want to downgrade it. And then this thumbnail because I already have one named that. SS thumbnail. Don't save. And then boom, this is gonna be the thumbnail for the stream. That's the new thumbnail. We're gonna change it, go over to here. I gotta let the cat out in a sec anyway. Go to thumbnails. What did I name it? SS, so down here. Right there. Boom, perfect. We didn't even talk about Sniper Wolf, but that's the thumbnail now. That's the thumbnail. It was awesome having you here, Crack, though. You have a great day. I'd click. I mean, you clicked on my original one, so thank you. It means a lot. Oh, it's a font name. It was a font name. Where's this font? Let's see. I mean, I try making them entertaining. I understand if they're not everyone's forte. Not everyone will, you know. They'll not all vibe with it. And I don't think I have that font. I don't think I have that font. Nope. Not that I can see. But yeah, no. It's awesome having you here. I hopped on here originally anyway just to kind of meet with people and chat, and so it's nice that you hopped on. It's nice actually having someone to chat with, you know? It wasn't just me ranting to a screen. I will see you there. Bye, Craig. Oh, goodness. What other thumbnails could I try ripping off? What other thumbnails can I make fun of? It's perfect. I love it. It's not at all what the video's talking about, and that's why I like it so much. One day we'll have to get into a call of some sorts or something and chat. I'd love that. I have a Discord. If you got Discord, we can always hop on Discord. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. I don't have anything else really. We'll have to find a game that like both of us have too and stuff. We'll run like something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll email it to you. I'll email you my like Discord and stuff. That probably would be the best way to actually chat. But anyway, have fun at work or school. I don't know where you're going, but have fun. Who else? Who else's thumbnail could I try ripping off? Cause doing like a different style of thumbnail was kind of fun. Actually, what time is it? Oh, it's 12:30. I need to get going soon. I need to pick up Sammy. Yeah, I need to get going soon here. Oh yeah. Peace. Taking care of Granny. Tell her I say hi. I know she doesn't know me, but tell her I say hi anyway. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna hop off, cause in about 30-ish minutes anyway, I gotta go. And I probably should, you know, I should probably dress, cause I'm just wearing like a blanket hoodie. They're great. It's super comfy. But I should probably put something actually on. But yeah. You guys all have an awesome time. If you'd like, I have tons of videos on my channel if you're new. And go check some other videos out. Like horror videos? I got a lot of those. Have a good day. Bye.